and the game volume is a bit too loud. And we were hungry this time. An interesting track. So let's see what strategies these drivers will go for, because I know the soft tyres do not last. I don't know whether it's a 1-stop or a 2-stop, but depending on how long they can get those medium tyres for. Some people will try and go start on the hard compound tyres. I reckon, as a debate, outside the top 10. How are you all doing on this fine evening? So if you hear some explosives, that's in the background, that's fireworks going off. I can't help that, I'm sorry. There has been a lot of fireworks going off recently within the past hour, so yeah, so you have to bear in that. So our championship leader, Yari, interestingly, I did not expect him to be the championship leader, but anyways, he is the championship leader ahead of the Ginger. I'm going to just mentally figure out the points differential between those two, and the points differential is 21 points between Yari and the Ginger. The two Flying Dutchmen trying to fight for the championship, and the Finishman Mikulitsi in third place with 91 points ahead of Alvin Vor. Is he in the lobby? You would have thought so, as he is in fourth place. Yes, he is, the Dutchman as well. Quite a lot of Dutch people in this league. 84 points, he is 7 points behind Mikulitsi. We've got Blue Racer. I was just at a party with him, so he should be in the lobby somewhere. He's currently in 5th place in the championship. There he is. The Britsman down in 5th place. DNF at the start in Australia. He has 79 points and he's 5 points behind Alvin Moore and Geordie. The Scotsman in 6th place in the McLaren. He has 77 points. He's 2 points behind who was it? Blue Racer. The Smoking Bandit, he should be here. He was in the party with me. There he is in the Mercedes. He's got quite a long gap from 6th and 7th place. The gap is like 10, 20, 30, 40. 41 points between... 39 points between him and Geordie. In 8th place is Crypto. He's got 21 points, so he's 16 points away. 70 points away from the Smoking Bandit. And Larry rounds outside the top 10. Just outside the top 10 is Terror Racer. He's got 5 DNFs out of 7, so his performance so far has not been great in this league, but hopefully he can upper that up. We had the Hungarian Grand Prix, so hopefully he could do something here. And welcome to the people in the stream. Duet me on the TikTok, bro. I did not expect you to say that, but okay. And the people who have not scored is 3 drivers. It is Dura Games, Crockett and Infinity Gaming. The drivers with the most DNF, as I can see, is probably Tibbets. The owner of this league is struggling to score points at his own league, but hopefully he can get through that. Where is he? Tibbets is there, the Dutchman in the Ferrari. So the Hungarian Grand Prix, people have different strengths and weaknesses around here. Hey, hello mate, hello everybody to the stream, welcome. Happy birthday. Yes, it's my birthday today, boys, so please wish me a happy birthday. The big boys just turned 17. Thank you so much, Casper. Let's see who can win on my birthday. People who just tuned in, Yari's the championship leader ahead of the Ginger, and I only just read out the championships. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Laggy. So Mikulitsi in 3rd place in the championship standings. He's 17 points away from the Ginger in 2nd place. And the Ginger's 31 points away from Yari, so he can bring this gap down if he can, but he won't overtake him in this particular race, as he's 39 points away. Happy birthday, thank you so much. Nice voice of commentator. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not, but thank you so much. It will start at past, so there's 3 minutes to go. 19 people here, quite a lot of people here. Laggy Racer down in a Toro Rosso seat. Quite a lot of Dutch people in this league. The only Finishman is Mikulitsi. It's not sarcastic. Oh, thank you very much. Puts a lot of confidence back in me. The Scotsman of Geordie, representing Scotland. Is that? Oh, I think, is that Polish? I don't know if that's Polish or not. From Mega in the Haas. Black vodka. From Greece. I've got a bit of a cold, by the way. But the majority of this league is Dutch. The owner of this league is Dutch as well, and that is Timmets. So I think this will be an interesting race, because there was an interesting race back in Germany, but things happened in Germany which I don't want to talk about. Just put the stream in the chat and we're ready to go soon. Who's ready for the USA Grand Prix and predictions? Who's gonna win? Practice 1, we saw Max Verstappen first place ahead of Sebastian Vettel. Alex Albon down in third ahead of Pierre Gasly. Fifth place, I can't remember who. I think it was Daniel Ricciardo. Albon's gonna win. Well, I'd love to see him win, but I don't really think that's gonna happen. He could get a likely podium there, yes, but I'd love to see Albon win. Welcome to everybody in the stream. I think we've got 1 minute to go. Stroll's gonna win. We should be going in about a minute time for the short qualifying in Hungary. Can't wait to see how this pans out for the rest of the session. Welcome to everybody in the stream. Ricciardo was 5th, 6th place was Grosjean won it, Charles Leclerc 7th, Lewis Hamilton 8th, and I can't remember who was 9th and 10th. I think Kevin Magnussen got up to 9th or 8th. No, Lewis Hamilton got put down to 16th, or did he? No, he got his lap time invalidated. The track limits are quite annoying in USA, especially going through wide at the penultimate corner, at the exit penultimate corner, and turn 9. Turn 8 ended into turn 9. Hungary, I would say it is on strict corner cutting, isn't it? Yes, so where I could say you could get a validation, it's up the hill into turn 6, horrible corner through turn 7, if I get this right. No, turn 5 and turn 6. So turn 6 you don't want to get on the curb, because that will unsettle your car and you'll end up in a most likely spin, for not definite spin. I don't think there's any way of recovering from that spin. You just got to be careful of not getting on that curb. He was 5th. Hello everybody in the stream, as we now head off into qualifying for the Hungarian Grand Prix. For people who are not in this league, this is called FRL. It starts at 6:30 and it's on a Friday, but as you can see it's quite full, so you'll be most likely a reserve driver. Here we are, then we've got the information up on the screen and we're ready to go for this 18-minute session for short qualifying at the Hungarian Grand Prix. As we await all the drivers now, as you can see on the left hand side of your screen is the tyre strategy, soft and hard. Most people are going for soft, the highest grip and the highest wear. Medium is the moderate grip and the medium moderate wear. Hard is the most durable tyres out of all of them, with the most wear. But yet again, over like 1.5 seconds slower, or depending what track you are. We've got some cars coming onto the track, so we'll go on board with Laggy Racer and the Toro Rosso. As you can see, he's on the medium compound tyres, the moderate tyre. Some people going out on the hards, and he's telling me he's on the medium compound tyres, but on the left hand side of your screen is telling me he's on the soft. So what tyres is he actually on? Best fitted. Oh, it's updated itself and he's on the medium compound tyres. This is the corner I was talking about. You don't want to touch that curve whatsoever, and you don't want to go out wide to abuse the track limits. Nice sequence of corners coming into sector 2. As he backs off away from the Renault, and I think that is Laurie Key, who is on the hard compound tyres. Interesting strategy, but most people like to go on the hard compound tyres to get a feel for this track. Now he's around the final corner. DRS is open, we've got yellows in sector 3, but I can't imagine people crashing on their out laps as DRS is open. Yes, you can give your honest opinion on this track. As we head down now to turn 1 into second gear. So he does a short shift because I can tell he's on medium traction control or full, which is not a problem whatsoever, but I can just tell. This track, it's due to the downforce problems we're having currently, the 2019 regulations, not really good for overtaking, but when we do get some overtaking action, we saw 2015, 2016, good battles with the Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. Yeah, most people don't like this track. It's quite a boring track, but 2011 was a good race here. It was a mixture of conditions where we saw Hamilton, Webber and Alonso picked up odd strategies as they switched to inters. They went back onto dries, which turned out to be the wrong decision, going onto the inter tyres, which Jenson Button won back in 2011. 2012 wasn't too much going on. Hamilton won the race ahead of both Lotuses in second and third, Raikkonen and Grosjean. 2013 Hamilton won yet again, as we have across the line. It is a 1:19.0, so I don't know what the lap times they should be setting around here. Oh, we've got Black Vodka who spins, and he's on the soft compound tyres as well. So that run is now over, as we see Lucky Racing go to second place on the medium compound tyres. Loki, the Gingers in fourth place on the hards. Geordie goes quickest with the medium tyres at 18.0. Good lap time from him. As we see Crockett Gamer coming around the final corner now. He's also on the hard compound tyres. DRS open, and what will it be? Oh, it's a 17.6. He goes faster than Geordie. For a minute there, it told me Geordie was on medium tyres. That's why I was quite surprised. But Yari goes into second place. Good lap time from him. And Gould goes into third place on the Ferrari on the hards as well. So good lap time from the hard runners. Blackie Racer and Timmers, who are on the medium compound tyres. So the Smoking Bandit Blue Racer in the pits as the Blue Racer comes out right now on the soft compound tyres, so the least durable. As we see Black Vodka across the line, it won't be a representative lap time because he did have that spin. Interestingly, not the place I thought it was going to be, but yes, you can still spin there. We saw Danny Fiat do it back in 2017, I think. So who else is on their lap? We'll go on board with 11th place, 13th place, sorry. There is, I can't say his name, let's just say the Red Bull of Chris. He's also on the hard compound tyres. So most interestingly is that people are going for the hards and the mediums. People will probably go on the hards for their bank collapse, but when the time goes down, when we kill some time, they'll probably go on the hard mediums. Black Vodka will probably come back to the pits and analyse the data as Chris goes into 10th place on the 19.4. We see Alan Vaught in the Williams, the Smoking Bandit should get out of the way, which he does. This is where I think he might have validated that lap. He went out a touch wide there. There's that curve. Oh, massive oversteer from him, and there's Geordie in the McLaren getting into the way, which he should get out. I think he compromised him visually there. Distracted him just a bit as he missed the apex for that first complex of corners. The race has got into first place. He's on the medium, so he's the first guy on the medium tyres to set the fastest lap, a 16.8, so in the 16s already. The track will evolve. Saving to EOS for the final part of the lap, he puts it down to 0. See yellows who set to 1 and 2. I caught one driver spinning. And he comes into the pit, so I probably was right with the invalidation. Here's Black Vodka, another one that spun at this particular corner. This time, a bit of oversteer this time, but he gets it right. Oh, there's that curb you don't want to get on. We've got a driver, hopefully he'll get out of the way. You break at the 50-meter board, swings to the right, he misses the apex for the first corner. A touch right through there, you want to get this consistent. You need the consistency through these corners, otherwise you'll upset the flow of the car and you won't get the lap time you want to produce, especially being on those soft compound tyres. Black Vodka, he's in, where is it, 13th place, so this is his second attempt on these set of soft compound tyres, and this is the, he doesn't want to complete this lap. The soft tyres do not last, and he is going to complete the lap. Hopefully, it'll be much better on the medium run. Out of EOS, it's at 90.0, yes it's a better lap time, but not anywhere near the softs and hard runners, and he spent 3 laps on those tyres as well. Tibbetts has come into the pits. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So on the hard compound tyres is Laurie Quee. I'm just going to call him Laurie. Complicated names to say. His first lap time was on the 90.0 on these hard tyres. Smoky Bandit on the soft compound tyres sets of 17.4. Interestingly, he's near the drivers on the hards and mediums, but not beating them, which is very interesting. As he heads down into turn 1, be probably breaking the 75-meter board, or in between the 150-meter board. You pick your breaking point down into turn 1 and down into turn 2. The left-hander. Yellows to set to 1, and we're at this particular track where we saw Black Vodka spin, as Gunmeister is in second place at 16.9. 1/10 away from Racer in first on the medium compound tyres, and apparently set 2 laps on those. So the drivers who will start on the softs will feel the pain in laps 5 and 6, I reassure you. Starting on the softs is not really a good idea. So people who have not set their lap times yet, do not go on the softs, because it's the worst tyre you can go on at this particular part of the track. It destroys it within 5 or 6 laps. He's 3/10 up on his previous best lap time, so this probably will be in the 18.6 if he keeps this up, so it'll put him into 30th place if he can continue this pace on the hard compound tyres as he arrives through the final corner. Yellow flags everywhere. Will it be an 18.6? 18.8, so he lost time through the final sector there, but he's into 30th place like I said, so dropped down to 14th. I don't know what happened there, as Laggy Racer someone goes ahead of him. I don't know what happened to Loki there, or Larry, so I don't know how to say his name. Terror Racer on the hard compound tyres for his second attempt. Now interestingly, where was he? He's on the hards again. So he's going for his 3rd lap time. Well, he can't have, yeah, he can. I don't know if he can 2 sets of hard tyres, but anyways, we'll find out what lap time he could do as he sets his across the line. I do have a cold, so just bear with me if I have some speech problems midway through a sentence. 2 cars side by side going into turn 2, so I don't know what's going on there. So the preferred strategy is mediums or hard compound tyres, and he did not take a wide line through turn 3. As we head down into turn 4 now, do not cut the corner and do not go out wide, and he does go out wide with a snap of oversteer. So that snap of oversteer will probably invalidate his lap time, which he probably has. I think he's still continuing, but I believe it invalidated it. Let me just have a check. So wee snap of oversteer caused him. Nope, he still continues. So that wasn't an invalidation, despite having all 4 tyres off the track. Driver's getting nicely out of the way here. Big respect to them, and it's up by 81 hundredths. So I don't know what happened there. We just had a bit of lag, and he goes off the track, and he comes into the pits at the end of lap 2. There's Tibbetts on the soft compound tyre. He says better, and he goes 3/10 up. Do not cut the corner, or go wide, as I should say. I've not seen anyone spin here so far. You need to avoid that curb. The Ginger gets nicely out of the way for him, especially with the boss, with the admin here. This is the boss of FRL, so of course you'll get out of his way, otherwise you'll get a massive penalty or get kicked, I presume anyways. 6th gear through the right-hander. We saw Pastor Maldonado and Paul Resta have a bit of a problem here before 2012. He's round the final corner now. We saw Sergio Perez and Sebastian Vettel spin at the final corner. No spinning for Ferrari this time, and he goes up into 8th place, so 17.5 on the soft compound tyres as well. We see Yari now the championship leader. Oh, cuts the corner massively there. He gains 4/10 though, but is that an invalidation? You would have thought so, but he's still continuing, so we'll stay off board. When he comes to the pits at the end of the lap, no, he's still continuing, so I don't think that affected him. Did he gain some time there, you would have wondered? DRS open onto the line, and it is a 17.1. 4th place behind his championship rival, the Ginger, in 3rd place. Your pole man. Ooh, Nav guys, oh, Meister. Did he touch the curb in turn 6? Yeah. So the championship, not the championship leader, the pole man is in 1st place. Of course he is in 1st place, otherwise I would have said pole man. He's currently in the pit so far. So he'll have to go again on those set of soft tyres. He's got enough time to make it to the end. The Ginger's at the garage. Yari's coming down on his in lap, and this is Gould down in 5th place. And you don't want to do that on your flying lap, otherwise you'll get invalidated, but luckily for him it's on his out lap. So the Frenchman then, what can he do against the Dutchmans? Don't know why he goes out wide there, but he's currently in 5th place. He set his best lap time on the hards. Now he's on the mediums. So here we go then with DRS open. Geordie's left the session. I think he's had a few connection issues because I've seen that happen before. As we now head down into turn 1. Oh, Chris has left the session. Laggy Racer is on pole at 16.7. A 10th up on I can't say his name. Can Racer in 2nd place. But can this man? He looks like a man he could take pole, because he's only a few tenths away. He goes a 10th up in the 1st sector, which is a good improvement so far. Considering it's the 1st sector, he gets well out of the way of that curb. Number 93, that's the number you always used to use in league racing. Complex sequence of corners is here. You don't want to get this wrong anywhere but here. What can he do in the 2nd sector? Oh, he goes half a second up, so if he continues with this pace, he could be within a 116.7. So can this man get a pole? What will it be? Can it be a 16.7? 16.1, a second quicker. Oh my god. Where did he find that time in the final sector? 16.1. That's a fantastic lap time. We're almost in the 50s there. And look at that. Massive gap from 1st to 2nd, considering 2nd place is on those soft compound tyres, which has the most grip as well. Lucky Races in the pits. And what can the other guys do? We saw this man spin in turn 6. The Ginger's, is he on his lap? Yes, he's 4 tenths up in the 1st sector, so we'll keep on board with him. He's got a massive snap of oversteer. Heads down into turn 6 now. There's the pole man getting nicely out of the way for the Ginger. He's 2nd place in the standings. Yeah, you don't want to take too much curb through there. And he goes out wide, so a bit of a scruffy lap from the Ginger so far, but he was half a second up in the 1st sector. What can he do? Oh, he's half a second up again in the 2nd sector, so As Mickey Ulitsi now goes into second place. Good lap time from him in the 60.6 in the Red Bull. And he gets replaced by Gamer, who also goes into second place. He's a 10th up on Mickey Ulitsi. We head down to the final corner. DRS Open, can it be a 16? It will be a 16. It's a 16.2. He's only a 10th behind, and if he improved on that second chicane, he could possibly take pole position. As we see Gamer get nicely out of the way. He's on his, I think he's just finished his lap. Yes, he has. Mickey Ulitzi's just finished his lap. Laggy Racer is 5th place, so he will not continue. And I don't think Racer will come out of the pit. So there's 2 races here: Laggy Racer and Kahan Racer. Terror Racer, there's 3 races here. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think this is a fast lap. We'll go on board with him. He's a 10th up in the first sector, so he's on the soft compound tyres. Yellow flags everywhere, and everybody's almost on the track. There are only about 3 or 4 guys in the pit. Some guys coming on their outlaps, and it's 4 tenths quicker in the middle sector. He's got a car ahead of him. I hope he gets out of the way, but I don't think he'll get out of the way now because he's going to go on his flying lap. Yes, there'll be a visual distraction coming through the final corner. Hopefully it won't be too much for the Toro Rosso driver. They'll get a nice slipstream, and what will it be? A 16.3, puts him into 3rd place. As Gamer comes into the pits, Mickey Ulitzi is going to go for another lap. Yes, he is, but I don't think he can do it. Toro Race is retired. So the pole man, there's the Ginger. Is he going to go for another lap? I think he's going to go for another lap, so we'll stay on board with him then, seeing he's the man who can challenge for pole position. I don't know if the guy ahead of him has just completed his lap, but fortunately for him, if he doesn't get out of the way, that's his lap over. A Blue Racer goes 4th place, good lap time from him. So Can Racer went from 1st place down to 8th, and that was his only lap time. I see the Haas on the grass there. Coming through the first sector then. Get a distant tow, and he's a 10th down in the first sector. But on his previous lap time, he had massive slap of oversteer, so it probably gave some more time back. And he's backed off as well. So I don't think anyone else could challenge for pole position. Mickey Ulitzi is gone, and oh, it doesn't matter because the Williams gets nicely out of the way. Mickey Ulitzi, can he challenge for pole position? It went almost a 10th up in the middle sector. Head down to the final corner now on the helicopter cam. DRS Open, can it be a 16? It's a 16.5. I think he improved just a bit. The championship leader, Yari, is in 3rd place. He's only a 10th behind. It's quite close from 1st all the way down to 8th place. There's 2 soft runners inside the top 10. I think that's a bad idea. Personally, for me, I can't make those soft tyres last more than laps 6 or 7. The championship leader is in 3rd place. His championship rival is in 2nd place. The Frenchman's in 1st place ahead of the 3 Dutchmen down in 2nd, 3rd and 4th. And the 4th Dutchman is on the soft compound tyres. Blue Racer is in 5th ahead of the Dutchman in 6th. Mickey Ulitzi is 7th. Laggy Racer in 8th. Can Racer is 9th, and Laggy Racer is on the soft compound tyres. Terror Racer, the final Dutchman to round off the top 10. The Dutchman outside the 11th, and Chris down in 12th ahead of the Polishman Crypto. Smoking Bandit is in 14th, and Jordy didn't have a good qualifying session down in 15th. Timmons down to 16th, Games down to 17th, Laurie Cree down in 18th, and Black Vodka down in 19th. I think get to see who's in last place. And it is my birthday, lads, so wish me a happy birthday. Bonfire night in 4 days' time. interesting race then, but the soft compound tyres, predictably, will start to drop off, and I think they will do a 2-stop. I don't think the soft compound tyres will make it above 10 laps. Hopefully, is the formation lap on? Yes, it is on. So what can this race do then? Can Yari finish ahead of the Ginger? He's got a massive points advantage over the Ginger. I don't think 3 points will make much of a difference if it stays like this, but I doubt it will. So 2 guys then, starting on the soft compound tyres, which probably was the worst mistake they could do. They will drop off massively, down probably in lap 5 and 6. As we see 2 drivers going the hards of Crypto and Jordy. Last place is Kefman down in 20th place in the Mercedes. And it's a Ferrari 1-2-3, Ferrari engine 1-2-3, nice to see for the first time, as we see the Honda engine down in 4th, Mercedes Renault Power engine down in 5th. The Ginger and Yari are my Ferrari drivers in HJ, shout out them. These 2 are my Ferrari engine. We'll see going on the background there. I don't want to make the predictions up because anything could happen in this race. But if I was to choose the definite winner of this race, nah, I can't do that. 2 guys get disqualified from this formation lap, which is not the best idea to do. Considering the medium compound tyres will probably take longer to warm up than the softs. And if you're on the hard compound tyres, then good luck, because they take even longer to warm up. Surprise! All the drivers line up on the grid then to get ready for this 35 lap race at the Hungarian Grand Prix. And that's a horrible camera angle to look at. Hopefully we can change it up. Come on, let's change this camera angle. There we go. And it is. Lights out and away we go. Looks like an even start from the first 2, but the Toro Rosso looks like he got a better start. There it is then, down in 3rd place the Toro Rosso. The Haas has just got jumped by the Toro Rosso driver who come around the outside. It's 3 wide into turn 1. Toro Rosso, Haas and McLaren. And there's a battle for 1st place as well. The Ginger gets in front of Gulf in the 2nd place. They go side by side now. It's turn 2. The Ginger has the inside line head of Gulf, and the Haas slots in. And Chari, he did not lose a position there. Toro Rosso's in 4th, but look at the racing point of. He pushes the McLaren out wide, but it's fair racing, and it is lap 1, so we expected that as the Ginger leads then from Gulch, Yari, Nav, Crockett Gamer, as Nav tries to fight his way back for 3rd place, and Blue Races down to 6th, Laggy Races down to 7th. They've got a battle going on. No, we have it. Oh yes, the Alfa Romeo gets squeezed out, and he loses another position for going out wide for Ali Vore, the fellow Dutchman. So then lap 1 we see the Ginger overtake Gore immediately. He needs this result to close the gap to his fellow Dutchman Yari down in 3rd place there. So let's see who's lost most and who's gained the most. So the Ginger gains 1, Gore loses 1. Yari and Nafmeister have lost any positions or gained any positions, so they stay in formation as they were in qualifying. Crockett Gamer has actually gained a position, and he looks to make a move on Nav to make 2 positions. Blue Racers, unfortunately for him, lost out. Laggy Racer gained 1 position, Miculizzi lost 1, but he's on the soft compound tyres, so you would expect that from Laggy Racer to gain some positions at the start of the race. The Hungarian track doesn't have much action, but when it does, it's good racing. We're on lap 2, so we'll have DRS as Laggy Racer goes out wide, and that allows Miculizzi to close up on him. A bit of lag going on there between those 2, and that's horrible to look at. Crypto on the hard compound tyres. Where did Crypto start then? He must have started outside the top 10. He made 3 positions in the first lap as we see the Red Bull going out wide. Do the right hander. Yeah, so this. Oh, look at that, laggy races all over the place, and he just hit the back of him as well. Mickey Litzy has just hit the back of Laggy Racer. Hello, hello the person in the chat, I don't want to say your name. As Gould sets the fastest lap now, and there's no DRS yet after lap 3. Laggy Racer is going defensive on the inside to get out of the slipstream from Mickey Litzy. As we see a battle going on for 12th place, and it's the Terror Racer and Alivor. Wheel-to-wheel contact there, and he gets into the slipstream. Can he go down the inside? Oh, Mickey Litzy is spun, and that forces Racer to go off the track. Hopefully he doesn't do what I do and rejoin on the race line, which he doesn't, and Mickey Litzy has spun it. He hit the back of Laggy Racer. We'll see if Laggy Racer's okay. Has he got any front wing damage? He should do. I think he got hit from behind. Yeah, so those soft top compound tyres must be wearing out now because he's caused a bit of a train back. So those soft compound tyres not doing any favours for him. And Mickey Litzy dropped into 17th place there. So he has some ground to make up, but hopefully there's no front wing damage for him. Oh, Mercedes! I think the Mercedes spun! Has he spun? No, he's just caught it. That's a good save there. I thought he would have dropped it in the corners. There is Mickey Litzy. Will he make a move? Oh, yellow's just set to 2 and 3. Oh, it's Blood Vodka. Has he got any front wing damage? It doesn't look like it. How is he turning in the corners? But we'll go back on the board for first and second place. The Ginger versus Gull. Hasn't quite made it yet. We love DRS yet again. I'm sorry for not spectating the battles below. I can see there's many battles going on below, but these two are more important. I'm very sorry. So that's nothing happening there. And Laggy Race has just been overtaken by Crypto in the Haas. He's struggling with those soft compound tyres. Crypto's not, Gull's not too far behind the Ginger. Keep him honest at the front there. Yellow's to set to 1, it's Black Vodka again. Not having a good time in Hungary. There's the guy who started in last place, down in 19th position. And Loic is under pressure from Timmins in the Ferrari. I'll see you got a train going on for 12th place, 13th place here. In fact, there's a massive train behind him. It's Laggy Racer yet again holding up the medium and the hard runners. Will he go down the inside? Yes, he will. Oh my god. I didn't expect him to do that, and he pushes him off the track for good measure as the William slips through as well. So good move from Chris, and he's lost a part of his front wing. And there's aggressive racing going on, and he pushes him off the track as well. So not good sportsmanship there. But as we go back up the battle from the front, the Ginger versus Gull, and Ginger goes beautifully defensive yet again. And we'll have DRS coming out of turn 1, good traction as he gets into turn 2 side by side, not quite side by side. He almost pushes him through the corner as well as Laggy Racer pits. Not surprising there, considering his soft tyres are wearing out. The McLaren and the Renault, let's have a go on board with them. But the Geordie gets a better exit there, but I don't think he will go for it. He's a wise racer and he doesn't, so I'm cut the corner there too, so could possibly get a warning for that. Don't get the corner. Oh, he almost spun it. And he goes defensive from the Red Bull, Mickey Litzy. Yeah, so don't go on that curb there because it will overtake your car and your car will send off spinning. And there's a Black Vodka, no longer in last place, and is a definite 2-stop for Laggy Racer, who is dropped into 20th position. So unlucky for him, but still, there could be a safety car through these races. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunities. We've got 30 laps to go as we go back on board with the leaders then. DRS train, and I think Ginger's safe from Gull in second place. Yari's quite close behind as well. He's caught up significantly between these two. Yellow's set to 2 and 3, and it's Black Vodka yet again. That's his 3rd spin in 6 laps. Well, 5th lap for him. He's not completed the 6th lap as we go on board with the DRS train, and he hits the back of the Red Bull. That's probably more than moving twice from the Red Bull there, whether that's allowed or not. don't know. And the only soft runner in this race is down in 6th place, and he's doing quite good to be honest, because I honestly thought he could not. I thought he was going to drop into. Oh, we've got yellow flags to sector 2, and where's that? Let's have a look. Mickey, let's see. Oh no! Oh, good job, Ghosty was on. Mickey, let's see, spun through turn 4. Not having a good afternoon. He's dropped quite a lot. Laggy Racer all over the black vodka now. Who's had 3 spins so far. He's probably on the vodka because he's spinning quite a lot. But the battle for the lead is still continuing, and Gaunt is within 2/10 of the Ginger. He has to get this move done. Down the inside, he switches positions. Down the inside he goes. Ginger will hold the outside line. Get a better run off there. Side by side, coming into turn 2. Yellow flag through sector 3. I can't watch that. And can he still? So there must have been a massive crash somewhere because the yellow flag has stayed out. We'll have a go on board. And who was it then? Who was the culprit who caused the yellow flag? Down the inside goes to Mikulitsi on a Lori Kui and Keeper. That's a good overtake for Mikulitsi. He got both of them in one corner. And he drops down. The Mercedes drops even further from the pack. So Lucky Racers just got past Black Vodka. Yellow's to sector 1. Why is there so many yellow flags? Oh, we'll go on board with that. Let's see who it is who's causing those yellow flags. We've got a bit of a DRS train going on here. And this is all for the battle for 9th place, this DRS train, but we'll go on board with that soon, as we see the Ginger still tucked in. Oh great, there's a yellow flag as soon as I leave the main area. 4/10 between first and second. Is he close enough? He is close enough, but will he make the lunge into turn 1? No, he doesn't. Thinks better of it. He has the championship leader behind him, so I don't think he want to make many risks. He doesn't want to lose too many points by setting one up the inside and not working as 9th. Yeah, so lap 8 he pits, so I predicted that as well. So he pits for probably going to the hard compound tyres, and he does go on the hard compound tyres, but can he make those to the end though? That's the question. Would it be better to do soft, medium, medium? And Timmins is in the pits as well, so that's quite an early pit stop, unless he's got full wind damage. And look at that, Kefman's got full wind damage as well on the right end plate. He should pit. That's quite a lot of downforce, especially a high downforce track, and he misses turn 1 as well, so he should pit. And still we've got the battle for where is it? 8th place going on. Nice little DRS train going on. This is the problem with Hungary. The straight's not long enough. This track doesn't cause too much action unless people spin out, of course, but go Gully, what a beast he is. Yeah, I've been on board with Gully for quite a long time. He took pole position at 16.1. If you just joined us, the Ginger overtook Gull into turn 1, lap 1, and he led the race until lap 8 came and the Gull got it back from him. It was a nice overtake as well, as we got a back mark on Black Vodka already getting laps on lap 9, or almost laps shall I say, but it won't matter because he's ghosted anyway, so it won't compromise these top 3. Coming on to lap 9 as well, I now see Timmins pit as he goes on to another set of medium compound tyres. He started on the medium compound tyres and he pitted. So I don't know if the mediums are dropping off or not, unless he can't handle them. Kepper's got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, not a good thing to do. As we see, Black Vodka gets nicely out of the way. He doesn't really have to get out of the way this because he's ghosted. But it's nice to get out of the way because it is a bit of distraction ghosting. Yellow sector 3, and I reckon that's Black Vodka getting out of the way for drivers. Come through the final corner, the Ginger will have DRS, 7/10 as we see Timmins back into the pits. So I don't know what happened to him there, but he's dropping massively, Timmins. There's a Mercedes of Kefman. He's got that full wing damage. I don't know if he has, I can't tell. Timmets will come out in last place, unfortunately for him. Takes all of that curb on the entry there. You can actually see smoke coming out the back of the car as well. That's nice. That's not really nice for the ginger, the turbulent air. Whether it affects that much, I don't know, but the top three under 1.5 seconds. We'll go on board with Alivor because he looks like he's going to be in a battle soon enough. He's been 2 tenths between. Look at that. Before he gets out of the way, will he go down the inside? No, he won't. He's all behind the Geordie there. They were behind this Red Bull who was causing the massive train, but it looks like I just heard some news. I can't see the news now. Nice battle going on for 9 plays, but yeah, there's no overtaking. It's so hard to overtake in this track, and in the game as well. I've wanted some really good side-by-side action. We're into lap 11 as we'll go back on board with the top runners. Not making any moves down here. Not really quite. It is quite a race, but not many much action going on as we see a yellow flag now. Who is it? And it's probably the Terror Racer getting sloppy on the exit there. Black Vodka in 18th position. We got Kefman down in 19th and Timmets who's been lapped by the Smoky Bandit in 12th place. So really unfortunate for this guy. He's a nice guy, Timmets. I like him, but fortunately can't produce the race pace he needs to. Go on board with his Ferrari teammate. Yes, again he's in the DRS, but he can't make any amends to him. As the Yari goes out wide there, will he collect a track limit warning? That shouldn't be a track limit warning, but the game's logic it is. Gets so close to him, but the straight's not really long enough, and we can't really go side by side through these corners either. Sector 1, not Sector 1, Turn 1 and Turn 2, 3, 4 possibly is the most action down there, and that's probably it. Whether these drivers want to make suicidal moves, don't know, but I'd love to see suicidal moves because it makes it more interesting. We go ball with the Racing Point, who has got DRS with Crypto down in 6th place, but it's not close enough. Yet again, the DRS is not really effective. We see this DRS train, and it must be frustrating for the drivers because they cannot get past. They're still stuck behind that Red Bull. I know it's a boring race, but I expected this really from the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it looks like the Renault will go down the inside of Chris, and he does make the move down the inside. So good overtake from him. The Chris must have gone wide through there because that's not really an opportunity to overtake. We'll go back on board with the top runners. They're in the DRS train on the straight. Not much going on between the top runners. The DRS train yet again as Geordie's made a move. Let me come bold up with that. Oh, what happened there? Can Racer is up behind the Haas. There's a battle going on for 10th, and there it is. Oh my god, he's just hit him through the final corner. As Geordie's alongside him now. Oh, he squeezes him wide like a Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello, but not too wide. And he'll go down the inside now. Can he make it to turn 1? Wow, hit the Red Bull. The side by side now. He just taps the Red Bull in front. They're still side by side as they get out of turn 1, coming into turn 2. Dive down the inside from the Williams. Geordie sticks him on the outside. And oh, it's so close that Geordie makes it ahead of the Williams there as the Mercedes goes out very wide for an unknown reason. The Smoking Bandit. Racer will go back on board with the front runners. Are they close? They're still close enough within DRS with each other, but when the strategy comes, that's when we find out who's the fastest out of all of them. Does that look like front wing damage? No, it's not front wing damage. It's just the sun blaring down on Ginger's front wing there. Gamer. Oh no, yellow flags. So sector 2 and 3. Is that Black Vodka? No. Oh, sector 2 and 3. Here it is then. Yellow flags, and the seeds have disappeared. So probably Davey on the track, or Balloon on the track, or anything like that. The yellow flags sector 3 yet again. Where are the yellow flags coming from? So annoying. I wish we could have a little screen on the side there to see who actually caused the yellow flag while still continuing on this battle. The Ginger gets a 3-second time penalty, so that's his first penalty he's picked up, and he's 3/10 behind Gull. But we know no overtakes will be made on the second half of the track. Alan Paul still in 10th place. Geordie still in 11th. He tried to make a move on Ali 4, but it didn't quite work out for him as he gained the position back. Terror Racer had a quiet race down in 17th position. Blue Racer down in 5th place then. Quite a race from Blue Racer. I think he might have gained more position from the start. We'll have a look so far. If I can get it up. If I can do that. And Ginger's in the pits, and Yari as well. So they've both pitted on the same lap time. Where will they reach? Oh, I thought we were going to hit him. Going on to the hard compound tyres. Where will they rejoin? Can they make it ahead of the DRS train? There's Can Racer in 6th place. There's Crypto. So yes, they will make it out of the DRS train. Come on. But will they make it ahead of Can Racer? Yes, he can, they can. And that's a nice gap to get into. And they're both on brand new hards. So get those warmed up and get going and try and undercut Gull. So the strategy finally coming into play to see who can win this race. It's a 1-stop, but it's a 2-stop for some, as some start with the soft compound tyres. Blue Race is quite far ahead of him, so he won't interrupt their progress as he tries to make their way through the pack. So the 10-second gap, they've got a nice gap between himself and Blue Racer, which will not intervene. And what will he do then? Timmets, ignoring blue flags, gets a penalty. That's one of the simplest rules of the game. Do not go past 3 blue flags. Come into the pits this lap. No, he stays out. So the more he stays out, let's not hope he does a Sebastian Vettel strategy where he just stays out. And Yari gets a penalty as Crockett Gamer comes into the pits as well. So Yari picks up a time penalty. So the more he stays out, the more time he will waste between himself and the Ginger. And knowing this track, it's a hard track to overtake. So if he gets behind Yari and Ginger, he will not be happy. It's his strategy, so let's see what he decides to do. Is staying out the better choice? I don't know. It's definitely soft to hard race. I mean mediums to hard race, sorry. There's Blue Racer in 2nd place. He won't interrupt the Ginger's progress because it's too far behind. Cocky Game is down in 5th place. 6th place, sorry. His teammates in 5th place. But if he's smart enough, as he starts to weave to get those temperatures into the tyres, if the race is smart enough, he will let his teammate through because he's an old medium compound tyres. This is not really his fight between himself and the teammate. He's trying to warm those tyres up as much as possible as we see some action going down in sector 2. Black Vodka yet again, spinning. And he's down in last for sure. And he stays out for another lap. Is this a good idea from Gull? A Black Vodka retires from the session. Shame for him really, but the gap is 18 seconds between the Ginger and Gull. I don't know what the pit stop time is, but I think he will make it ahead out of Gull. As the Ginger starts to set the fastest lap of the race now. So this is worrying for Gull. Let's see what his lap times have been. A 20.6, so he's just lost out a second between the Ginger. So he's losing a second each lap. So he'll definitely get undercutted by the Ginger here. And Yari's close behind the Ginger as well. So, like I said, if these two fight, it could possibly come back to Gull's favour. And we've got a battle for 7th place going on. So he's trying to force his way through the Renault here, but not made it through yet. Smoky Bandit comes out the pits. Will he make it ahead of Chris? Just ahead of Chris, but his tyres need to be warmed up, so he'll struggle through these corners. A nice slipstream on him. Down his turn 2 we go, around the outside, as he finally comes into the pits. Ghoul finally comes into the pits for his first stop, and he beautifully goes around the outside. That's a beautiful move on the Red Bull there. Now let's see if Ghoul can make it ahead of the Ginger and Yari, as Blue Racer comes to the pits as well. There's the Ginger, there's the Ginger. Can he do it? Can the Ginger do it? Can he do it? He can do it, and so does Yari. He's down in 3rd place. That's probably the wrong idea to do, the wrong strategy, but still. He's got 2 laps fresher tyres, so let's see what he can do in 3rd place. Crockett's got ahead of Blue Gamer. Crypto down in 6th place. He's not made his stop yet, so he's going long on these hard compound tyres. So is Alivor and Geordie, both on 17 lap old compound of tyres. Going for that long stint. They're probably going to the softs at the end if they can make them last. Toro Rosso of Nav, 7 laps younger tyres. He started the soft compound tyres, remember. Oh, Geordie! Massive oversteer through there. And he ghosting. Is that ghosting through him? Christoph gets onto the dirty area. We'll go back on ball for the lead because the Ginger, Yari looks very interested in the Ginger. These two are championship rivals. And he's got a further second behind is Ghoul down in 3rd place. Crockett Gamer's down in 4th. Blue Racer's down in 5th, ahead of Crypto, who's not stopped yet. Neither has these two of Geordie and Valley. Navigator, I don't know if he can go to the end on those tyres as Geordie comes into the pits. Kahan Racer down in 10th position. Mikulisi down in 11th. Sorry about that. Tibbs, unfortunately, he's been lapped for hips. The race for the top 3 is on. I believe the Ginger and Yari are equal on penalties, so, and I know Ghoul's not got one yet, so Ghoul could still win this race if he stays like this between himself and the Ginger. These two are under pressure because they've got time penalties, but these two are equal on time penalties, so these two will fight on track to see who will come out on top, whereas he could just sit behind, but I doubt he will. I think he's got some warnings, but I'm not going to check to spoil. Yeah, so like I said, he's got no penalties, so he could just sit behind if he wants to, but I doubt he will. I doubt he wants to. I think he will want to win this race on track, as the Ginger sets the fastest lap of the race, a 19.1. Crypto's not pitted yet, and he's made it through 18 laps on these tyres. And there's not much going on down at the back. So this race is pretty much settled now, coming to the second part of this race. Interestingly, there's another yellow flag somewhere. Oh, Ghoul's actually got past the Ginger. I'm so sorry I missed that. I think Ginger's actually made a mistake. He went from 1st to 3rd. Oh, what happened to the Ginger, man? And he's lost part of his front wing as well. That's hindered his races of winning. That's winning his chances of winning this Hungarian Grand Prix. Sorry, I'm slapping through here, but I just ate a sweet. And he's got Crockett Gamer behind him, and now he's in front of him. Oh, the Ginger, man, what happened? He's fighting for the championship lead, and now he's just ruined his chances. I don't have a clue what happened, but is it turn 6? That horrible corner. He will come into the pits now, massively frustrated. Oh, lucky for the Ginger there, but But so, on board with battle of these two then. The Ghoul is in DRS range. He could easily win this race if he stays behind. If he stays less than 3 seconds behind Yari, because he has got a time penalty, Yari has. Yari is now free from the Ginger, so he can fight. And he can extend his championship lead from him as well. So, yeah. It's a good afternoon from the Ginger, not the Ginger, it's a good afternoon from Yari so far. And if you just tuned in, oh, there he's crashed then, so there is his front wing damage. So he must have gone out wide then. I don't have a clue how he did that, whether he got to the curb, and the curb gave a massive snap of oversteer, which put him into the wall. But I couldn't watch that because there was not a battle going on for first or second or third. I was looking at the midfield, and there's a likely battle going on for the Toro Rosso for 7th place, with the Racing Point and the Toro Rosso. Can behind Navmeister, who started on the soft compound tyres, is on old medium, is on old hard, sorry. Kev's got a penalty, down in 19th place. He's currently 6 times behind Timmins, so I can't really watch that, Bob. In fact, we actually can. Oh look, in DRS range of Yari now. He has a massive lock up into the first corner, Yari. The Ginger came out in 7th place, and he's 3 seconds behind Can Racer in the Racing Point. As we go back on board with the Toro Rosso and the Racing Point, fighting over for 6th place now. This should be an easy overtake for Can Racer, considering the tyre life between the two. Can he make the move before turn 1? He should do. Yes, he does. Down into turn 1 we go, down the inside. Should be a nice easy overtake. And it is a nice easy overtake from the Racing Point driver. But I just feel so sorry for the Ginger. Racing beautifully. He got into the lead on lap 1. Got re-overtaken by a Ghoul down in 2nd place. Guli, sorry. I'm so sorry. I must have pronounced his name wrong. It's Guli. Guli. I keep calling him Ghoul because I thought it was a double L. From my eyesight, it's so bad. So I'm so sorry for pronouncing his name wrong. Guli is down in 2nd place. So yeah, so you're the Ginger actually overtaking him into turn 1, lap 1. Into the lead, and it looks like you're going to be overtaken from Guli down in 2nd place, but he stays behind him. So I would have thought he would dive down the inside, which he didn't. Probably thought better of it. So the Ginger got into the lead on lap 1. He got re-overtaken by Guli down in lap 9, I think, if I remember correctly. As he gets past lap 9 now. He pitted and jumped Guli, and now he's crashed into the wall, unfortunately. Was he under pressure from Yari? The Ginger's in with DRS range now of Can Racer. Can the podium be likely? I don't think so. It's quite far behind Crockett Gamer, so I don't think a podium is most likely, but his championship hopes now have gone out the window possibly. So how long is he going to stick behind the Haas driver? I don't want to stay behind him for too long. He can overheat the tyres. So we're right on board with him now. Still, he ain't got enough straight line speed to overtake Yari. He's in a massive lock up into turn 1. Just cannot have the grip to overtake him. And look at this, the Ginger is all over the back of the Racing Point of Can. Should be an easy overtake, and I thought he just turned into him then. Oh my god, I was quite concerned when he did that, but it was lag, so he'll go around the outside, but he'll try and fight this off, but it's going to be an inevitable overtake from the Alfa Romeo driver down in 5th place now, and the Blue Racer is quite some 30.4 seconds away from him. So can he catch him? Yes, he can catch him, but I don't think he can overtake him. He's quite far ahead. Yari keeps having these massive lockups, probably overheating the tyres as well by doing that. He's had another massive lockup again. And he's just gone onto the grass as well. Not doing his tyres any favour whatsoever. And he keeps it at 0 for some reason. He just doesn't want to overtake Yari just yet. Want to pick his perfect opportunity to just sit back and just wait to overtake him. Now we've got the Smoking Bandit behind the Renault of Jury Games. As Chris gets another time penalty, down in 14th place. Terry Racer down in 15th. Laurie Kiwi is down in 16th. Lucky Racer is down in 17th. And he's just, oh, it's the reason why he's been ghosted, because he's being lapped. He's interrupting the leader's pace as well. He needs to get out of the way because the blue flag penalties does still apply if you stay in front of them. You already have another lack up yet again. And Tim is getting out of the way there for another fast driver. So he finally overtakes him, the Toro Rosso driver. It must be annoying to see a ghost going through you. Half second down between the top two. Oh no, Yari. Oh, it's only lag. Don't matter, it's only lag. Bit of DRS is inactive again. Can he make the overtake down into turn 1? It looks like Yari's got much better straight line speed. And yellow thing set to do is Timmers. He's got into the wall and it's turn 6. And that dangerous curve in turn 6. Yari keeps having these massive lockups, will not do his tyres any favour whatsoever. The Ginger's closing up on the Blue Racer down in 4th place. Just taking 3 seconds out of him. The race is now spent. Oh, the Ginger. Oh. I hate it when it does that. Why does lag have to do that? Did he just lock up into the fast right hander there, Yari? He's locking up everywhere. He's under massive pressure from 2nd place. Alain Voir has just got a time penalty. Alain Voir. And still he cannot overtake him despite having DRS and the slipstream effect. This track doesn't have enough straight. And I just got invited to the party by someone. Tell that guy I'm doing a commentary, please. The Spanishman down the Spaniard down in 5th place. Oh, he just hit the wall. No, no. Did he just get hit again? Chris is out of the race. He just had a massive crash. He went too wide and that caused him to crash into the wall. We'll see the crash now. There it is. I'm surprised there's no safety car because that's rather dangerous to put the car there. Eight laps to go in this race then. 7 laps to go, sorry. This race has flown by, but it's not been one of the most interesting ones I've seen. Crypto gets a penalty, and so does Kefman. The Smoking Bandit I want to keep an eye on, as he's closing up to Jury Games. See, the battle for first is still continuing. I would have thought Good would have got past him, and there's a massive lag issues for Yari yet again. Yellow flag who set to 2. Oh, don't know whether to check it out or not. I should go check it out. Oh, the Ginger and Can. Ginger's lost another part of his front wing. Has he tried to overtake Can where he shouldn't do? Yari gets another. Oh, the Ginger. He could have fall back massive position now, getting front wing damage. He should take it nice and calmly. He needs to just be careful, the Ginger, because he's causing way too many incidents. The battle for, I can't see that, 10th place, the last championship point between Geordie and Alan Vore. The Ginger came to the pits, and he will probably fall outside the top 10 as well. Made 2 mistakes in this race, again. He just needs to calm down. He's losing valuable points to Yari, as we see the Williams landing up south as Geordie goes defensive. Down the inside, around the outside he goes. We'll try and do the switchback. But interestingly, does not get a better exit than Geordie coming out of turn 1. Try and go around the outside of him. Can he do it? Oh, they both make contact. But Geordie stays ahead. Ginger's got a lot of ground to make up. He's down in 14th place on the soft compound tyres, so yet again Yari will extend his valuable championship lead. And look at this, finally! They go side by side, coming into turn 1 now. Yari on the outside, Yari on the inside, pushing Guli off the track rather aggressively. That's how the Dutchmen fight, people. That's how the Dutchmen fight, they fight rather aggressively. I like their style as well of fighting. They do not give up whatsoever. The Ginger though, hopefully he can fight back from this. Oh, there's the Ginger then fight. I don't think his teammate thinks better of it and gets out of the way for the Ginger. Now he has to negotiate his way through traffic. The Smoky Bandit's the first one. He gets a much better exit. Don't go through the. Oh, the Ginger, just wait for the DRS. You'll be fine through there, mate. Just wait through the DRS. You're going too aggressive. The Ginger's made 2 mistakes. He was in 1st place, and he's down into 13th. Now he's up into 12th. He's got another driver of the Renault, and then he's got a big gap between himself and Geordie. And he goes down the inside. And they go side by side to turn 2, but now Geordie, the Ginger will have his position into 11th place. Can he fight for that last championship point? No, there's a crash in turn 1. And Cooley's got front wing damage as well. This is a massive game changer, race changer. Cooley's got front wing damage. Oh my god. So we've seen the Ginger who crashed out of the lead. Yari's just crashed out of the lead, but he's still continuing. I think the worst person that came out of it was Cooley. He has got front wing damage on his end plate, as we see a driver retiring from the race. The yellow sits at the 2. He needs a safety car now to save his race. It's compromised him a lot, but oh my god. The last part of the race, we see some action. Could Crockett Gaming win this race? As Jari got a bit too much damage on his tyres, because I don't think this guy will stay out. This guy is losing pace. This guy is losing pace. He has got too much front wing damage. Surely he will not keep this up. His best chance of a podium finish is in 3rd place. Blue Racer, I don't think will be much of a threat. But will this guy come into the pits? And he stays out. So despite Yari crashing, this guy in 3rd place could win the race. A chance of victory has came up for him. I don't know if he knows that this guy's got full wing damage in the Ferrari, and Yari's got tyre penalties as well. So this guy in 3rd place could possibly win the race. So people who've just joined in, these two, Cooley and Yari had a crash in turn 1. They're still going, but the thing is though, Cooley has full wing damage, whereas Yari doesn't. But dirt, he still has time penalties. And he's caught up to him massively as well. Total Race is retired. No! He's going on quite nicely down in 14th there. So people who just joined in then, Ginger was in the lead, down into turn 1 on lap 1. Lap 9 he got re-overtaken. So he waited for the pit stops, he jumped Guley, then he crashed into turn 6 or 7. He went too wide on the exit, hit the wall. Oh, and I think Yari's got a front wing damage as well. He's racing too aggressively, Yari. Yellow flags everywhere through the last 3 laps as well. What's going on? And Crockett Gamer, did he ever think he would get a chance of a win? No, I don't think so, but now it will come up because he would surely overtake Guley very quickly as he's got front wing damage. He's not coming to the pits. I don't think there's no point going to the pits now. We've got a new race winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix. I mean, we've got a new race leader for the Hungarian Grand Prix, but not yet though, because Guley stood on the outside. But yes, he's made the corner, and I doubt he could get back despite that front wing damage at him. So, a new race leader. We did not expect this guy to win the race, but he has. Where did he start, by the way? He started in 6th position. So, I bet he'll be relieved from that. But these two though, what a mess they got themselves into. They crashed down into turn 1 if you just joined the stream. These two in the Haas and Ferrari. The Ginger, he caused 2 incidents, and he's got front wing damage yet. No, he hasn't. It's just the way the car's shown there. He hasn't got front wing damage again. We'll go back on board with 2nd place because Yari could still finish ahead of him. You would have thought this would have been an easy overtaking manoeuvre because he's got front wing damage, and he will have less downforce in the corners. Will make the car much heavier coming into the corners. Yari going out very wide there, and he's lagging all over the place. I would have thought he would have made the overtake, but not quite. Oh, massive lump of oversteer there. Oh, these two, we thought one of these two were going to win this race, but this guy here kept it all clean, and good strategy from him as well. He's the one that stayed out for most of the time. And Blue Racer, could he get a podium? I don't think so, unless these two have another crash. They're so close behind each other. There is Blue Racer. I don't think he's enough though to try and overtake these two. Got a battle going on for 7th, 8th and 9th. Yellow's to set to 1. I can't see anything so far. There was a battle 7th, 8th and 9th, but he just dropped off, Geordie. The Ginger will finish in 11th place, so no points for him for today. No points for him. But this guy is coming on to his last lap. He must be happy through this race. I bet he did not expect to win this race. But guess what? The tables have turned on lap 31 when it all happened. The Ginger crashed, and the two main leaders of the two main protagonists crashed. And Yari goes down the inside, but no, he cuts back on him despite having that front wing damage. Oh, Yari! Oh, he messed up terribly there. Blue Racer, how much front wing damage has he got? He's got tire penalties as well, Yari. Because Yari's got loads of front wing damage, and he's got worn tyres because he keeps locking on massively and dramatically. He could get a podium, Blue Racer, if he keeps pushing, because he's got tire penalties as well. So this could be so not been a good afternoon for our main leaders, our main protagonists of this race. Main protagonist down in 10th place. There is Blue Racer. Can he try and overtake Yari with that front wing damage he's got? He just needs to get within 3 seconds. But there it is then. Here is our race leader. Unpredictably the race leader. I told you I could predict this race. And it is Crockett Gamer who comes across the line to finish first at the Hungarian Grand Prix. 2nd place, we have Guley down in 2nd place. Third place we have Yori in the Haas. Can he? Will he keep? Blue Racer gets a podium. It's his time penalties that caught him out. Can Racer will finish in 5th place unless he has time penalties. Mickey Litzy will finish in 6th. The Dutchman in 7th place of Alivoire will finish in 7th place. The person who started the soft compound tyres will finish in 7th because he just had a bit of time penalties there. Jordy will finish 9th. The Ginger though, what happens outside the points. And the last person to cross the line is Jury Games. Shambles has been. Absolute shambles. We did not expect Crockett Gaming to finish in 1st place. That was an unpredictable finish there. I did not expect him to finish 1st in the race. There is your racing point driver, Dutch, French and British. Crockett Gamer then finishes in 1st place, clean with no time penalties. Guley 2nd place. Blue Racer steals the podium from Yari 4th place. Can Racer 5th. Mikulix is 6th. Navgormeister 7th. Alivois 8th. Jordy 9th. The Ginger getting 1 point only. So Yari will extend his championship lead. Crypto 11th. Jury Games in 12th. Laggy Racer, Luriki, Timmets, and there's your DNS. So 16th downwards. Hope you all enjoyed that race. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a league race for myself, so I'll be headed off. I hope you all enjoyed the race, and we'll see you next Friday at 6:30.